Good morning, afternoon, everyone. I'm excited to delve into the story of Henry Ford, a true visionary innovator and the father of the two-day weekend. Today, we'll explore how his groundbreaking industrial innovations not only transformed production but also reshaped leisure time for millions. Let's uncover how Ford's ideas continue to impact our world. Here we have an introduction to Henry Ford, focusing on his remarkable legacy. Henry Ford was the founder of the Ford Motor Company, but his influence goes far beyond just starting a business. He revolutionized the manufacturing process by introducing the assembly line, which dramatically increased production efficiency. This innovation didn't just change the automobile industry, it transformed industrial practices and labor systems around the world. His ideas about streamlining work and mass production are still foundational in manufacturing today. The light bulb icon here symbolizes his innovative mindset and the bright ideas that sparked significant change. Henry Ford's story begins with his birth and upbringing on a farm, where he developed a strong interest in mechanics and engineering from a young age. This early exposure to practical work laid the foundation for his future innovations. Moving forward, he worked as a machinist, a role that helped him gain essential hands-on skills and a deeper understanding of machinery. These experiences were crucial in shaping his approach to automotive design. Eventually, Ford conducted a series of experiments that led to the creation of his very first vehicle, the quadricycle. This marked the official start of his journey into the automobile industry and set the stage for all his later breakthroughs. Ford Motor Company was founded in 1903, marking the beginning of a significant journey in the automotive industry. In its early days, the company faced several production challenges, which were common for manufacturers at the time. However, Ford's breakthrough came with the introduction of the Model T. This vehicle wasn't just another car. It revolutionized the industry by making automobiles affordable and accessible to the general public. The success of the Model T laid the foundation for large-scale automotive manufacturing and set new standards for efficiency and innovation in the industry. This early period was crucial in shaping Ford's identity and its lasting impact on the automotive world. Here we focus on the moving assembly line and its transformative impact. First, Ford's introduction of the moving assembly line dramatically sped up production. Imagine each vehicle moving along a conveyor belt with workers adding parts as it passes by. This was a game-changer in manufacturing speed. Next, tasks were standardized. Each worker specialized in a specific job, which not only boosted efficiency but also ensured consistent quality. Finally, this streamlining of processes led to significantly lower labor and production costs. By refining every step, Ford made manufacturing more cost-effective, setting a model that revolutionized the industry. Here we focus on how mass production transformed the automobile industry by drastically reducing costs. First, the use of assembly line methods allowed manufacturers to produce cars like the Model T much more efficiently, which brought down manufacturing expenses. This price reduction meant that cars were no longer luxury items for the wealthy alone. Instead, they became affordable to average Americans, greatly increasing accessibility and expanding car ownership across a wider segment of the population. This shift was pivotal in making automobiles a common part of everyday life. Here we see a pivotal moment in labor history known as the $5 workday, introduced by Ford in 1914. By doubling the daily wages to $5, Ford aimed to attract more skilled workers and reduce the high turnover rates that were common at the time. This increase in pay had a significant impact. Turnover dropped dramatically as employees were more inclined to stay with the company longer. This shift not only improved employee retention, but also helped stabilize the workforce, ultimately benefiting both the workers and the company. The image here of the elderly man crafting pots reminds us of the skilled labor that such wage increases were meant to support. Here we see how work hours have evolved over time, leading to the two-day weekend we enjoy today. Initially, workers faced a demanding 6-day work week, which meant long hours and very little time for rest or personal activities. This was a tough schedule that left limited room for leisure or family time. However, by shifting to a 5-day work week, people gained more free time to relax and engage in activities they enjoy. This change not only improved workers' quality of life, but also increased overall productivity. The image here beautifully captures that increased leisure time, showing a family enjoying a sunny day outdoors, emblematic of the balance that a shorter work week can bring. Here, we're looking at the impact on workers' quality of life, focusing on three key areas. First, with more free time, workers were able to spend valuable moments with their families, which greatly enriched their personal lives. This extra family time helped strengthen relationships and improve overall well-being. Next, better wages allowed workers to afford improved housing and living conditions, leading to a more comfortable and healthier lifestyle. Finally, the rise in both free time and income fueled the growth of leisure industries. This expansion meant more recreational activities and services became available, contributing to a richer, more enjoyable lifestyle outside of work. The image of a woman reading to a child beautifully illustrates this balance of work and family life, highlighting the real-life benefits of these changes. Here we focus on how Ford's production and labor policies had a profound impact on industries around the world. His innovative approaches didn't just revolutionize American manufacturing, they set new benchmarks for efficiency and worker conditions that were adopted globally. This slide highlights the global diffusion of Ford's methods, showing how factories in major industrial regions integrated his ideas to boost productivity and improve labor standards. The detailed globe visually reinforces this worldwide influence, illustrating how Ford's legacy extends across continents and oceans, shaping modern industry everywhere. Here we explore Ford's lasting impact on modern work culture. First, Ford popularized the 5-day workweek, which really shaped the way we think about work schedules today, giving people more balance between work and personal life. Next, by increasing workers' pay, Ford helped boost consumer spending, which in turn supported the growth of leisure activities and a stronger consumer market. Finally, Ford's focus on efficiency didn't just improve productivity in the short term. It established standardized processes that have endured, setting a foundation for how businesses operate efficiently even now. Together, these contributions highlight Ford's significant legacy in shaping our modern work environment. As we wrap up, it's clear that Ford's innovations had a lasting impact on multiple aspects of society. First, mass production completely transformed manufacturing by making it faster and more efficient to produce vehicles. This not only lowered costs, but also made cars accessible to a much wider audience. Next, labor reforms followed, as improvements in worker pay and hours boosted employee welfare. Happier, healthier workers were more productive, which further supported the growth of the industry. Finally, widespread car ownership didn't just change transportation. It fostered an entirely new culture centered around leisure and consumerism. Cars became more than just machines. They were symbols of freedom and lifestyle. Together, these effects reshaped both the economy and society, creating ripples that continue to influence us today. Now let's open the floor for questions and further discussion. To guide our conversation, here are a few key topics to consider: the ethics of labor policy, how we can effectively scale innovation, and identifying modern parallels to the challenges we've explored. Feel free to share your thoughts or raise any questions related to these areas or anything else on your mind. This is a great opportunity to deepen our understanding together. Thank you all for